I just have to break away from them at the beginning here. I just gotta break away. Then it's golden. Okay, going through. Okay, you know what? Wow, that was absolutely amazing. How the heck did I not get hit by? Hi there everyone, I'm Mr. Truckman and welcome back to more Crash Team Racing, the final canonical episode, and I will explain. There's a reason I'm sitting here on the load screen. It is because we have 100% here. We have all 4 keys, we have all 20 tokens, all 18 relics, and all 16 trophies there. And all we gotta do is beat Oxide a second time. So I just wanted to show you all that. We have 100%, and I've decided that I'm going to continue and do the time trials. But I'm going to do them like for the Crash Nitro Kart and the new update tracks, like I mentioned earlier. But this will be the end of like the storyline, like the canon of Truckman plays through Crash Team Racing. For those who care about canon and stuff, this will be the last official episode of this series. However, I'm going to continue to produce time trial episodes where I'm going to go to my main account and continually try to beat my own times, because the developer time trials were just not enough. Some of them they're very close, but I still want to improve upon myself. So I'll clue you all in and you'll all get to see some of that. I also, real quick, I decided I might as well just throw back the curtain and I'm going to go to the customization here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the, let's see, I'm going to keep this cart, but I'm going to put the paint job of the Relic Platinum, which I like the Relic Gold. It's pretty bold, and I also like the Relic Sapphire. Actually, Sapphire is probably my favorite, just simply because I'm always one of those people who doesn't like to use like the most flashy thing. But I'm gonna do that paint job, and then I'm going to choose, I think these wheels, yeah. And then I believe for the character, I want to go with, I think I'm gonna go with Geary. Oh, I forgot I don't have his I don't have the. Yeah. Oh, well. It looks interesting. See, I thought I had his updated, because if I had this skin back here, then it would work better. But anyway, I'm going to go with Geary, because I figure it might as well. I've earned my medals, and so I might as well play with a metal character. But we're going to take on Oxide here, and then we may jump into the first time trial. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm super excited for what lies ahead. I am a little sad that this is over. In my mind, I was planning, like, oh, the time trial is going to be canonical and all on this account, but I'm like, okay, like, realistically, I don't have enough time outside of, like, the time I have planned for this. I don't have enough time to go through all the time trials, because you have to beat every single time trial incrementally. Like, you have to beat, I believe, what is I haven't played it in a long time. I think it's Entropy is the first one, and then you have to beat it first anyway, and then beat Entropy, and then beat Oxide, and then beat You Cheater, and then beat Velo, I think, and then it's the developer time trials. So I don't think you can just like unlock one and then unlock the rest. Whoa! Ho, 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 buddy, ho! Wow, I'm pretty sure I was in a couple of those explosions, but he's also a big fat cheater. Although I'm not too worried, because I'm gonna just, as long as I can keep my fire, I'm pretty sure that's just the way to do it. Then as long as I sneak past him with my fire, I should be golden. I'm also saving these rockets, because as you've seen before, these rockets are not the greatest at all. Oh, I forgot you can't shoot when you're hit in the cloud. Man, these last for a long time. That was not fun. That was a super long. Okay. Jeezy, I feel like he puts those out more than any other item. Okay, here's, oh. Okay, actually, I'm gonna restart because I hit the jump button there and it didn't go, so I don't want to end on that. I probably could have come back and won if I kept my fire, but I just don't want to risk it because he is a big fat cheater head right here. And grab this boost. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great length of time between watching these videos, and we're going off for the great stuff. Did I miss that? I think I missed that boost pad up there. I think I like barely went on the side or something, but I also think in the original game, the original Crash Team Racing, I believe there was a mechanic to where if you got on a boost pad, wow, turned the corner right into it. If you turned into, what was my train of thought? Wait, if you hit a boost pad, I jumped over that. Yeah, it's just, the early part sucks, because if I can keep up with him with TNT and pass him while he's doing the Nitro crates, then I'm golden. It's those stupid red beakers. They last for so long you can't use any of your items while you're hit. It's just the worst. Okay. I thought I went to the inside on that one, but I Okay. I think I just gotta maintain the fire. The worst part about it is like when you're trying to be right behind him, you end up getting right behind all the items. Whoa! Okay, so do it. Yep. Jump over it. Ha! Wow, that was interesting. Okay, so these suck. Interesting how the very first time I played it. Whoa. Okay. I thought I split the difference there. See, I'm restarting every time I hit one of those because they last for so long. I know I said that already, but it's true. Oxide is a dirty, dirty, dirty cheater. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Who the heck cares? Oh my, it's just so annoying. And these rockets are useless. There are few games where an item is more useless than these rockets. Like literally, look at that. It just went straight into the wall, and I was facing okay, granted I was facing a little bit toward the wall, but still, like you can go you can know where the track is at least. I feel like they weren't programmed to know where the track is. You're just like, oh, there's a straight line to the person. Oh, I'm gonna go for that. These are they're so hard to dodge because they're literally exactly in the racing lane you need. So to dodge these, you have to go slower and lose your fire, which is how you catch up. Or you have to split the difference like that. How long do these go for? Wow, do they compound? I feel like they compound because I was sitting there and I was like going extra slow there for a second. Okay, keep this fire. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. See, okay, he does green beakers for like 2 seconds and then TNT for like 1 second and then Nitro for like a split second and then he goes to red beakers forever. What the heck? I just have to break away from them at the beginning here. I just gotta break away. Then it's golden. Okay, going through. Okay, you know what? Wow. That was absolutely amazing. How the heck did I not get hit by... Wow. I feel like I definitely got hit exactly dead on with a TNT there, and it didn't hurt me. What the heck? Okay, now these are going to be absolutely everywhere. No! I went to the side of it! Oxide, you cheater! I'm never going to let him live that down. Gosh, you go so slow. I don't know where the one on the right was there, but I'm so glad it wasn't directly in front of me because that would have been awful. Okay, this... Okay, I just keep... For some reason, they don't fall here. I wonder if it's just because they fall and hit the thing. Okay. So, like, right in the way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This sucks. Gosh. How are you supposed to do this? Like, literally, how are you supposed to do this without, like... Because you have to get in front of them, but there's no way to physically get in front of them at the very beginning of the race. And to dodge all of these, you have to dodge all the boost pads, too. Or jump over them. And you can't even split the difference in all of them. Like, if you could split the difference in all of them, that'd be a little bit easier, but... Okay, can you switch to something else? Can you... There you go, thank you. Oh, why did I even... I don't even know why I released that missile. It's just gonna do nothing. Like, look, okay, straight. Yep, right into the wall. Yep, right into the wall. The most useless item in the entire game. And yet, it's the one it gives you the most of. Oh my. I hope my anger is not offsetting my joy at being at the end of this game. I'm like, I never would have thought that I would have kept this going long enough to actually beat a game. But here we are, frustratingly getting close. I mean, I hate the little phew. Okay, that has to not... Did it just... Oh my gosh. These are literally the worst item. Okay, okay, I get the fire. Okay, get behind him, get in front of him, get in front of him, get in front of him. Okay. He can't do anything in front, so once you pass him, you're golden. Oh my gosh. There's literally soap everywhere. Oh my. If you haven't seen that video, you should absolutely go look up. Like, there's literally soap everywhere is the title of the video. But it's someone whose auto-tuned voice is saying, coming upon a great surprise in their kitchen. I'll just put it that way. But it's one of those, like, few-second videos that is just absolutely golden. It's also, I don't know when this whole, like... less than a minute YouTube fad thing started, but like it's so random. Like I remember like going to YouTube one day and I was just like, what is this? Like there's so many like less than 1 minute videos. Because for the longest time it seemed to be like, especially for like maybe it's just for Let's Plays, but it seems like on Let's Plays the longer the video, the more like popular and views it has. Like usually if a channel produces like a half-hour long video or something, or like 15 minutes, and then they go like an hour long, everyone's like, that's the one that has the most views or something for whatever reason. But I guess that is very extremely different from just general casual entertainment on YouTube, but it's also just so weird how that like algorithm. I wonder if like did they update the algorithm after the pandemic? I'm not sure, but we can continue to ponder, but I just beat it, so hey, Blue Gary, and that is the end. I want to like hype this up more, but like, oh, cutscene.
You beat me once again. Now I have to go back to the planet Gasmoxia, a complete loser. I must be getting slow in my old age. That's it. I'm finished racing with these mushy backward worlds. Keep your miserable planet. I'm out of here for good.
Peace. And stay out. Time to go take a nap. Crash, right? Oh, hey, they dance together. That's like when you and your bro, like, you toss up the high five. Oh, how long was that butterfly in you, Crash? I'd love to think the entire game it was just sitting there. Wait, because isn't the very opening cutscene? Okay, yeah. There's a... We've seen this already, I think. Yeah, we've seen this when I beat the first one. But, wow, that seems like an eternity ago. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how many episodes ago that was, but... Wow. Yeah, so that is the canonical ending of our Crash Team Racing experience. But, however, there are some extras. Like I said, I'm going to do all the time trials and stuff. I'm just going to release them regularly. It may be... My regular upload may be replaced by a different game. I'm not sure, but I'll be releasing these whenever I get them done. So, yeah. So I will see you all back when I get on my main account. Welcome back, everybody, and we're here with the time trials. I'm on my main account here, as you can see. So yeah, this is the first of the Crash Nitro Kart tracks, Inferno Island. A lot of people hate on this map, and I can absolutely understand why, but I just like this map a lot. I love the aesthetics of it, and that's what everyone says. Everyone says like, hate the track, I love the aesthetics, and it's such a good, I like the track. It is just like a duplicate of Crash Cove, but I'm also one of those people who I don't mind like more of the same, like as long as it's a little different, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm not going to go for my own time trial. Like I said, I'm just going to show you, give you a little taste of what this is going to be like, because I don't want to spend forever, an eternity, trying to be my own ghost. But yeah, so this is a developer time. As you can see, so you have to go through the progression of beating Entropy, and then Oxide, and then Velo, and then the developer unlocks. So, and then once you get all of the unlocks, then once you beat all the developer time trials, then you get an unlock of the master wheels, which I actually forget what exactly are. Oh yeah, okay, I'm on my speedy Crash. This is one of my defaults. My other default is Aviator Crash with the Bandicoot, like the normal Bandicoot paint job and the Bandicoot wheels, so kind of similar to that. I also like the little propeller plane, the Neon Flyer, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you all more maps of this game, because so far we've only been limited to less than half of the tracks in this game, which is a travesty because so many of these tracks are so good. If you do remember playing Crash Nitro Kart, there is one difference in this game, and that is that there's none of those like anti-gravity sections, because there used to be like these little anti-gravity sections that would happen in Crash Nitro Kart. Also, you can get a kind of little taste of what like a really good race would be like on this map. Because these developer time trials do not mess around. Like I'm using the speed loadout, like I usually do, and so yeah, this boost pad is crucial. That is basically the one boost pad you get in this entire. I mean, there's another one back here, but that is like I think that's the fastest one. I can't remember, but actually no, that is the only one you get, because who would go up there? It is amazing how similar this track is to Crash Cove, because it literally has like it has this little shortcut at the beginning here. It's like quicker than Crash Cove is. But you're on an island, you're like racing around it. I don't think, you don't go inside a volcano in the other one. That's why the aesthetics in this one beats Crash Cove, I think. But there's a little section at the end that like absolutely no one would go on, which is hilarious because like it's the same thing for Crash Cove. I mean, like I always feel bad for like the for like all the hate for this track, just simply because like I'm betting, like I wasn't the developer of this game, I wasn't doing what they were doing, but I have to bet that like as someone who's creative, like whenever you go and do like a sequel to a game or something, you want to do like an homage, and I feel like this was an homage to Crash Cove, just at night. But I mean, take it or leave it. Something's whoa! I went way too close to that wall. Okay, I'm gonna calm down for a second here. We're getting a little distance. Also, I was not expected to beat this first try. Like knock on wood, like I could take this last turn a little bit too close, but. Yeah, usually you're like cutting absolutely every corner and like almost touching your wheels to the walls and everything. But yeah, oh, I even beat my own time there. Okay, so I unofficially beat my own time there. Power Slide Master. Oh yeah, since I'm on my main account, I'm going to be getting these Wumpa coins, which is what you get to unlock in the shop. I know there's mixed opinions about having a shop. I've played this game, never spent a dime on it, and I've gotten a lot of things that I've wanted from the shop. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm not going to go on a big tirade or anything because I know various people have various opinions, and I hate when people's opinions on that comes between people's enjoyment. Like if someone who chooses to not play a game, like makes someone feel uncomfortable for playing the game, or vice versa. Like I just don't want that to happen. And like, yeah, I'm gonna try Jungle Boogie here. Ooh, Polar. Oh yeah, I forgot I played Polar. Oh, that's right, because I actually went back and beat myself in most of the tracks here. But yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm turning on any of the ghosts, so I can have all of these ghosts at once if I want. I don't really want that because I don't really want all that clutter in the screen. But yeah, there's also mirror mode, which is very intriguing. I might do that as a bonus. Like I might jump into mirror mode or something. So it reminds me of old Lego Racers because you could play the maps in mirror mode, and you can also do that in Mario Kart, but you can only do that on 150cc, which is kind of sad because I wanted to play 200cc mirror mode. Unless there's some way to do it that I just haven't learned it yet. It also kind of gives a little. I remember trying it one time over the summer, and I was like I played this game a lot, like every day, like I've mentioned before, and I was like totally thrown off. I was like, what exactly is going on here? And like, how do I navigate this? Okay, so there's the shortcut there. Okay, they fall off too, which is good. There's also, my last time from over the summer was a full 2 seconds or so ahead of this ghost, which, okay. Also, this track has a really good soundtrack. No, I lost my fire. Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because you get it. I think you get an equivalent fire from up there. So I just lost whatever ground I had, which isn't too bad. But also, it doesn't seem to be too much of a penalty other than you lose the jump boost from the top there. But yep, okay, take this from the inside. One of the things you quickly find is that the path you take for turns really determines how. Wow, I keep losing it there. Really determines how much ground you can make up on these tracks. It's so weird. Like I always knew like racing lanes are important in racing, but like I never knew like right there. Like I basically caught up, and I just took a little bit tighter turn to that. And like this one, yeah. It's also funny because I've been watching. I got recommended. I think I mentioned this before. Watching a lot of RC Race. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that one. I used to get that all the time, and I used the speed all the time, so I'm not wondering what I did wrong, because I never jumped. I would always be able to, I hit the wrong button. I would never have to hop. When I say jump and hop, jump, up on that shortcut area to get through there with my fire, but I guess not. Oh wow, they lose their fire there, interesting. Huh. Yeah, like I said, the developer time trials are like, they're hard, but they're not like impenetrable, and if you put enough time into this game, you're gonna be absolutely fine if you try to beat them. Yeah, like right there, that was not a good race line, but at least I got the very tippy edge of the boost. Nice. That boost pad on there is entirely disproportional to its size. That boost pad back there, it's very long, but it gives you like no fire. It's hilarious. Like I think you can be drifting at the entire time, like entering into the boost pad, exiting the boost pad, and you still won't keep your fire. I think. Whoa! Almost brake turn too close to the wall there. But yeah, we got plenty of distance here. I'm kind of seeing these as a kind of like a little victory lap for all the hard work of the adventure mode, because I forgot how hard the adventure mode can be on times when you're not just racing the computer. Racing the computer was very easy, and I can say that now after the fact. But the crystal challenges and the relic races can give you some grief, and the tokens not so much. Wow, I did horrible there, but I guess definitely not going to beat my own time, but I'm definitely going to beat their time. So yeah, that is, yep, a full, I wasn't too far from behind my other one. Or, no, I was actually, 15:53, yeah, I was quite a bit away. Because I think I grinded this course out a little bit, but, oh, wow, Crash, that has to dry out your tongue really fast. This is the randomest thing, but have you ever, like, stuck out your tongue intentionally and let it sit out of your mouth for a long time until it gets, like, very dry? I actually did it as a kid because I loved the feeling when you put it back in your mouth and it finally got wet. Ooh, Clockwork, but this is a really good track. I don't know what people's opinions about this are, but I'm coming for you, Matthew. Also, I've barely beat out their time, so we'll see if I can beat this or not. But yeah, I just love the way it felt like when I pulled my tongue back into my mouth and like it got wet again. I was like, there's nothing better than that feeling. Well, I guess except beating Oxide at his own game, but see, that's a good example. Cheaters never prosper. He cheated entirely, blatantly. Also, there was like never any rules for all the races. So you wonder if you could have just broken all the rules and it didn't matter because there was no one else besides the other racers to enforce it. Because I mean, when you're playing, I listed the Relic Races and stuff. I guess there's kind of the unofficial judge of the time, which that makes sense. But wow, that was a good start by whoever did that. Oh my goodness. That's one of the hardest turns when you have your blue fire, because you can get blue fire in this game or in this map. Obviously, you can get it in this game. But okay, go through here, and the shortcut is straight ahead. I'm gonna ignore that arrow because that is a lying arrow, as most arrows are, either lying or flying. That's the two states of arrows are lying and flying. Oh, another feature of Crash Nitro Kart tracks that I forgot to mention is that they feature these action blocks, like in the Insane Trilogy. If you've seen that. They have, there's like exclamation blocks, which what those do is those modify the track a little bit. Like they usually have cause an event to happen or something. And while I'm not getting, I'm pretty sure I grazed the corner of that and I still have my fire, which is amazing. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Whenever you get the camera to move, you know you're going pretty fast. Okay, you can just slide it off there, jump there. I'm also, yeah, this is a pretty difficult one. Because my time was definitely really close, and I'm definitely, unless maybe they lose it. Sometimes they're like, by the developer time trials, it's like if there's a blue fire on the map, you have to keep it every second. And then sometimes they're a little bit more lenient than other times. But oh, I see you cut the corner. Yeah, I cut the corner in the first time, on the first lap too. But ooh, I took that corner. Okay, I'm gonna go for a third. Nice. Okay, sweet. Now this is what I'm most worried about. This turn right here. Yep. Ah. That one's so hard because like you go into it and like it's a little bit, the hitbox is a little bit wider than the actual cog itself, and that just throws you off. It's also one of those things, it's like it's a slight turn, like you can't go straight through it, but you don't have to do as big of a turn as it seems like you have to do, if that makes sense. Like right there I just took it, like hugged the inner wall for some reason. But okay, wow. Okay, I just gotta keep them in sight. That's all I gotta do. Basically, if they go out, if you keep them in sight, you can kind of take a turn here or they're like really close because no one's gonna hit every single turn perfectly unless there's a unless it's like a world record attempt or something. But it was also kind of weird to look over. I think there was, I can't remember what track it was. I think it was Turbo Track or something. But it's so funny to see how like there's a whole bunch of people who know how to brake turn and do it well and utilize it on the track. But it's kind of funny to see like versus other tracks how easy it is to get a really high placement on Turbo Track. I think it's Turbo Track. I can't remember if it's Turbo Track or Slide Coliseum. But just simply because like it's, people never want to deal with that U-turn, and like I don't blame them. Like it's a really hard turn. If you're playing this game casually, then you're like not gonna care about that. But ooh, I did not take a great path for that. Oh boy. Okay, coming for you, Matthew. Okay, spelled it. Why? I don't know what happened there. I do not know what happened. I just kind of stuck to the edge, I think. Okay. Of course, using Dingle Dial. Look at how big Dingle Dial is compared to Crash. I never realized that before. I guess when I have actually, I've watched the trailer for Crash 4 and I saw how big he was, but oh my. I've also, if you're into Crash, there's a cutscene in Crash 4. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen it. That I think Entropy is like, there's like a female version of Entropy for some reason. Okay, well, wow, this one is hard. Okay. I'm gonna give it a quick one more try, and then I'll end up. But anyway, there's like a female Entropy or something for some reason, and he's like talking with her, and he like starting to flirt with her or something, and it's so funny because he like says like a really dicey comment or whatever. That's like because it's himself. It's Entropy talking to Entropy here, and it's so funny because like Crash is like, I can't remember all the reactions, but it's so funny because Dingo Dial is just like laughing his head off at it and like pointing like, ah, it's so funny. And then Coco's like, what the heck, like just happened, my ears. And I remember one of the comments was like, Dingo Dial is that like one uncle at all like the Thanksgiving gatherings, which is totally accurate and true. But, okay, oh my. So I was trying to hold the right there, but I didn't. Okay, got to cut the corner here because you can cut. Ah, I see, Matthew. I see what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, no! I want one more go at this. That cannot be how I end. That cannot be how I end. Oh my gosh. I clipped that, and I saw it coming too. I saw it, and I saw the momentum in my head, and I was like, wait, I can maybe get this out. And I was like, no, and I can't. Oh well. Give it one more try here. Give the old college try again, and okay. Take it on the other side. Okay. Well, at least I'm a little bit ahead here. you learn very quickly that just staying ahead of the ghost is like really nerve-wracking, but it also like really spurs you on to race really, really well. It's kind of that. I don't know what it is about like humans and competition when like humans are competitive, but just like having someone right behind you, there's nothing like it because you just race so much better. Because like you go for things you normally wouldn't go for, but like you can more often than not pull them off because you're not thinking about it, and not like over correcting for everything. Whoa, took that turn way too wide. Okay, so I didn't want to hop here. Okay, there we go. Whoa, almost clipped it. Okay, I gotta take this very. No, that's not how. I don't want to leave. No, I don't want to leave clipping a wall. That'd be the worst way to go out. I gotta get at least a full lap or something in here. Ah, see, this is what's gonna drive me to keep making videos. Is I just want to beat in Crash Team Racing specifically. I just want to beat everything. Like I'm not satisfied with not having, like, obviously I understand like it's out of the realm of possibility for me to get a world record in any of these tracks, but like I want to beat everything that's given for me that was like intended for me to beat it. I want. Okay. And go across there. Look at that giant bell up there. I never really noticed it in too much detail before, but I'm also not racing very clean. But it always seems like, okay, I pressed the hop button a couple times and it got a little off my rhythm there. Okay. Still get on the inside here. Sometimes it always seems like whenever you race like not so well in the first couple laps, then like for some reason you can catch up. Or mustard. Oh my, I took that way too tight. Okay. Take this at a good angle. I think I might just hop through it. There you go. Probably isn't the best way to do it because you're probably playing with fire and keeping your fire, but oh well, might as well. So I think he kind of slows down at one point. Because I remember making up some ground the very first time on the first attempt. Okay, you can probably cut the corner there on that chain. I've never really tried it, but in theory I feel like it could work. Okay, hop the corner, go over there. Matthew, wait up! There, I think it was that turn that I made up ground all the time, but. Oh my gosh. Whoa! I went down there for a second because I was concentrating. Okay. Hop once, hop twice. Okay. Here you go. Sweet. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to catch up to him. Just because of, obviously. But, man, if I raced better in that first little bit, I probably could have caught up to him and done something. But I might go for the chains or something here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You could probably do it at some point, but. Okay. Oh, boy. And boink. No, okay. Oh, he takes it really tight at the end too. But anyway, so that's how hard the developer time trials are. If you were wondering. But yeah, thank you for joining me on the final. It's weird to be done. It's so weird to be done. Thank you for joining me for this entire journey. It's been a journey, and I can't wait to do some extra bonus stuff for this. But for all intents and purposes, in terms of story, the book is closed on Crash Team Racing. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time with either another game or more time trials. We'll see.